Welcome back to Vor's Physical Media Rant. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like our video. It lets us know that you actually like the content that we are putting out. It also helps YouTube algorithm get more of our videos out there for people like you and people like us. Don't forget to comment down below and keep subscribing.
Welcome to another movie review, obviously coming from Scream Factory. Not shot this time. But a Jan de Bont film. This is a movie from 1999, and she's going to be explaining the synopsis on this, what is recommendation and all that good stuff. I'm just going to kind of throw my input into it because this was the movie that she really enjoyed, and I will give you my thoughts here in just a couple minutes. But the movie that we will be reviewing today and letting you know whether you should get this or not is The Haunting.
Here's the front, here's the side, and here's the back. And there is disc art. So this movie pretty much is supposed to be starting off as Liam Neeson's character, who is trying to see how people deal with fear, but that's not how he originally brought them to this big old house, which the house is Hill House, which everybody should know Hill House is not the best house that you should bring anybody to. It is a paranormal movie, and it deals with the house being haunted, and they go through first the women hear stuff, then Owen Wilson's character starts hearing stuff and seeing stuff. Finally, Liam Neeson's character finally sees stuff and is actually comprehending what's actually happening in this movie. But this movie is pretty much about the owner of the house who died and passed away, and all the spirits that were stuck there because of this man. I don't want to tell too much. I mean, I understand this movie has been out for a while, but if you haven't seen it, I don't want to give it away.
Well, the ghost kept going after the other woman, remember?
Yes, which is Lily Taylor's character, which is her. And there is a little bit of a twist to that with her character, which deals with the owner of the house in general, and everything.
There it is. This
is a remake, because there is one called The Haunting back in like 1950 something. I can't remember exactly the exact date, but this is an updated version of that one.
Catherine Zeta-Jones also stars in this movie.
Yes, she does.
She's a little skanky in this movie. What do you think?
Yeah.
Owen Wilson's in it with his, looks like broken nose, it looks like, that he never got fixed.
Probably.
That's what it looks like to me. But let us know in the comments if that's really what with him, because he looks like he's got a broken nose that just never got fixed.
He probably didn't want to fix it. Maybe that's his trademark. So you know, between him and his brother.
You can tell the difference between him and his
brother. I know, but you know some people are how they are.
I remember watching this movie when it came out, and I did not like it whatsoever. I turned it off, didn't give it a chance. I just got bored. But I was also younger when this came out, and no younger men, all they were worried about back in the day was
one thing.
Yeah, getting the groove.
And you know what it is.
Yep. That involved the Vinegar Syndrome video.
Yes, it does.
And Melodicine.
Yes.
But well, yeah, not really, but technically, yeah. But it's just not a movie that I did not get into, and this time around, I actually watched it, and sort of enjoyed it. I think I'm going to like it better the next time around, because I didn't have high expectations for this movie, because I didn't really care for it when I seen it. But I tell you right now, it's way better than Casablanca. I would definitely say.
I don't think I'm ever going to get him to watch another Humphrey Bogart movie with me again.
But it's definitely better than that. But as far as special features in this, though, you got the 4K scan of the original camera negative on disc one, which houses just the UHD 4K. The second disc is the Blu-ray, and that has the 4K scan on the Blu-ray also. You have an interview with the director, you have the behind-the-scenes featurette, you have a teaser trailer, and a theatrical trailer. Company's audio with DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 and stereo, and it runs about what, an hour and 52 minutes. Now, sound, you had to crank it up just a little bit. The sound stage in the front, I guess coming from the front speakers, was not loud enough.
Right.
At least for me. I think that's the way it was filmed. It wasn't very loud whatsoever, as far as you hearing their voices. You hear stuff around you, but when they're talking up from the center channel, you could not hear as well.
Yeah, we did have to have it louder.
But I ended up just, you crank it up just a little bit and you can hear a little bit more. But maybe that was the way it was filmed. But transfer, I would say kind of mediocre, I guess.
Okay.
Because once again, it could have been filmed like that. It was very dull.
Yeah.
This was in Dolby Vision, which normally, well, Dolby Vision can be dull and dark.
Right.
Or than HDR10, but not.
But it also could have been, like you said, when they filmed it, the lighting that they used when they filmed it, because this is supposed to be a big old huge mansion.
The collar that you see on these discs, like that, it was pretty much that collar in the movie. But maybe that's the way it was supposed to be filmed. Like I said, I'm not familiar with this film as much as she is, but it wasn't one that like jumped off the screen like, wow, it's like
that looks really good, right?
But maybe, as like I said, if maybe this is the way it was supposed to look, I don't know. But that's my opinion on the movie. What did you think of the transfer on it?
I agree. It was, I mean, it looked better than it did back in the day. I do have to admit that. I do agree with it being like duller, with the color tones were not as bright as maybe you thought they would be, especially because they did have a lot of color in this film. Like, you know, like Lily Taylor's room was the red room. Like, the red you would think would burst out a little more, and it didn't. It was kind of just a little brighter than it was before, but not bright enough. Or even like the blacks in Catherine Zeta-Jones' room. You don't know what Owen Wilson's room was because you never saw his room.
Well, he was too busy traveling around the hallways.
So, I mean, here and there, it definitely could have been a little brighter in certain areas, especially the red room. The main hallway should have been brighter. You know, definitely certain things should have been a little brighter in our opinion. But overall, I mean, it wasn't horrible looking.
The dark scenes were a little bit too dark. I mean, you could adjust your TV or whatnot. We've had our TV calibrated, so it works different.
Right.
Some people like the television's calibrated, and some don't. They rather do it themselves. I'd rather have it professionally calibrated where it looks the way it's intended to look. You know what I mean? That's why we give you an honest review. And like, once again, it all involves what TV you have. This could look different on a like a Samsung S90D, S95. You never know.
Yeah.
I mean,
different looking on a Sony as well.
Yeah.
We have an LG, so
yeah.
I mean, it's like you said, ours is calibrated to look the way they should be looked at, like from a professional calibrator. So, I mean, this movie has been out for a while.
Yeah.
It came out last year.
I think they released it last year.
Yeah, I believe it was last year. I wanted to get it, but I told him to wait on it because I knew there wasn't a slip on it, and I knew he didn't really like the movie. So I just told him, I said, if you catch it on a sale, pick it up. But we still hadn't purchased it yet, and Scream Shout, they sent it over to us for a review. So thank you again for sending this to us.
So, I mean, would I recommend it? I would definitely wait on a sale. I would not recommend picking this up at full price because it's just not that good of a movie to recommend it like that. I don't think.
Okay.
Picture, I'd probably say a C. I don't know whether how to really do that because I didn't see it back then compared to how it looks now. I'd probably, I guess, give it a 3 out of 5. I'd probably go lower than that, but I'll give it a 3. Whereas the presentation, special features, I would probably go a 3 out of 5 too, because I think they're just imported over. And the sound, I would probably go 2 out of 5, just because you had to crank it up a little bit more to be able to hear it properly.
Right.
Especially with the dialogue with them talking, because
they were very soft-spoken throughout.
I mean, Liam Neeson always is soft-spoken, so you gotta usually crank it up for him anyway. He's always been like that.
Yeah.
All his, so I'm used to him doing it, but you know, Owen Wilson's got a big mouth, so he.
Catherine Zeta-Jones got a
Catherine Zeta-Jones, yeah, she got a mouth on her, or is like speaking a little bit louder.
Right.
But how would you?
I would definitely rate it probably like a 3.5. I probably wouldn't go any further with that, with the way it looked, because like I said, it definitely could have used the brightness in certain areas, like it in my opinion should have been. The sound, like he said, you definitely had to turn it up a little more to kind of hear the dialogue a little better.
Ain't much more we can say about this movie. I would wait for a sale, because I mean, you stream it, you know, streaming don't look as good because obviously, you know. But this is our review on The Haunting, starring Liam Neeson and Catherine Zeta-Jones, Owen Wilson,
and Lily Taylor.
And that's it on this one. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.